Today we are going to dive into the story of the disappearance of the kingdom of Aksum, which is one shrouded in intrigue, betrayal, and an ancient curse that still whispers through the deserts and mountains of the Horn of Africa. Centuries ago, the kingdom of Aksum was a beacon of prosperity. Its ports buzzed with merchants from faraway lands, its palaces sparkled with gold and ivory, and its people flourished under the protective gaze of their powerful kings. Legend has it that Aksum's first ruler was crowned by the Queen of Sheba herself and blessed with the Ark of the Covenant, a divine relic that made the land invincible. The kingdom's rise seemed unstoppable until strange omens began to appear. One fateful night, the moon rose stained red, casting an eerie glow over the entire kingdom. Farmers reported their cattle acting strangely, priests whispered of restless spirits, and the waters of the Nile turned muddy and foul. The elders said it was a warning from the gods. The balance of power had been disturbed. Not long after, Aksum's vast trade network began to crumble. Ships that had once filled its harbors with treasures vanished at sea, leaving behind only shattered hulls and broken dreams. The king's advisors spoke of foreign empires rising to challenge Aksum's dominance, but the people believed something more sinister was at play. Whispers spread of a shadowy figure seen near the trading docks, a cloaked being whose face no one could remember but whose presence left the air cold. The final omen came when a group of treasure hunters ventured deep into the mountains surrounding Aksum. They stumbled upon a forgotten tomb, its entrance sealed with symbols of warning. Ignoring the ancient script, they pried it open, seeking gold and glory. Inside, they found not treasures but a withered corpse clutching a black obsidian blade. The leader of the hunters mocked the warnings and took the blade for himself. That night, the skies over Aksum were filled with violent storms. The hunter who had stolen the blade was found dead in his bed, his body shriveled and eyes wide with terror. The blade had vanished, and a chilling message was scrawled on the walls in blood. Your kingdom will pay for its greed. The once great kingdom fell into chaos. Crops withered, famine swept the land, and the royal palace became a labyrinth of paranoia. The king sought answers, turning to priests, mystics, and even foreign seers, but all gave the same grim prophecy: Aksum was doomed unless the blade was returned to its rightful place. However, the blade was nowhere to be found. Meanwhile, strange sightings became commonplace. Entire villages disappeared overnight, their homes left intact but eerily silent. Travelers spoke of hearing chants in the night, ghostly processions moving through the desert. The cloaked figure from the docks was now seen in the royal city itself, its presence always followed by calamity. On a stormy night, the final blow came. The royal palace was struck by lightning, igniting a fire so fierce that it reduced the stone walls to ash. As the people rushed to extinguish the flames, they found the royal family gone, vanished without a trace. In the chaos, an earthquake shook the land, splitting the ground beneath the city. By dawn, where the great city of Aksum once stood, there was only an empty expanse of scorched earth and shifting sands. Not a single soul remained. The disappearance of Aksum remains a chilling mystery. Travelers claim the lost kingdom appears in mirages, its golden towers shimmering on the horizon before fading into nothingness. Some say the blade still exists, hidden in the desert, waiting for the next fool to unleash its curse. But the locals know better. They speak of ghostly kings and queens who wander the night, forever searching for the lost blade, their hollow cries echoing through the darkened valleys. And if you listen closely, you might hear the ancient warning whispered in the wind: greed will bury us all. Would you dare to seek the truth of Aksum? Or will you, too, become another whisper in its cursed legacy? For more interesting and educational stories, please don't forget to like, subscribe and share our channel.